All right, friend, let's do this. Imagine I'm Anthony Robbins, but without the firewalking. For now, I've spent years helping people unlock their potential, not just through big leaps, but through small, consistent changes. Here's the introduction to mastering positive psychology. Hey there, ever feel like you're just going through the motions? Like life's a marathon, but you forgot to train? We've all been there. This book, Mastering Positive Psychology, isn't about magically turning everything rosy. It's about learning how to water the seeds of happiness already planted within you. It's about understanding how your mind works and using that knowledge to live a more fulfilling life. Think of it like this. You have a garden in your mind. Sometimes weeds grow, negative thoughts, bad habits, self-doubt. We can't just ignore them. We need to gently pull those weeds and plant flowers. Positive thoughts, healthy habits, self-compassion. This book isn't a lecture. It's a journey we'll take together. I'm not some guru on a mountaintop. I'm just a guide, sharing tools and insights that have helped countless people, and that can help you too. So what's in it for you? Why read this book? First, you'll understand the core principles of positive psychology. We'll break down complex ideas into bite-sized, easy-to-understand pieces. No jargon, I promise. Second, you'll learn practical techniques to boost your well-being. We're talking real-world strategies you can use every single day. Feeling stressed? We'll tackle that. Struggling with motivation? We've got solutions. Third, you'll build resilience. Life throws curveballs. It's inevitable. But with the right mindset and tools, you can learn to bounce back stronger than ever. Think of a tree that bends in the wind, rather than breaking. Fourth, you'll improve your relationships. Happiness isn't just about individual well-being. It's about connecting with others. We'll explore how to cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships with the people you care about. Fifth, and perhaps most importantly, you'll discover a renewed sense of purpose. You'll identify your values, tap into your passions, and find a direction that excites you. Remember, a life lived with purpose is a life well lived. In the upcoming chapters, we will explore topics like understanding your strengths, cultivating gratitude, practicing mindfulness, building strong relationships, finding meaning and purpose, and many more. This isn't a quick fix. It's a process, a journey of self-discovery. But I promise you, if you commit to it, you'll see a real difference in your life. So, are you ready to start mastering positive psychology? Let's dive in. All right, champion, buckle up. Because this isn't just a book. It's a launchpad. A launchpad to your best year yet. This is my year of happy, starting the journey. And guess what? You're right there with me. For years, I've been sharing strategies to fire up your life, but I had a burning question. Could happiness actually be engineered? Can we intentionally boost our well-being like we can build muscle or learn a new skill? That's where positive psychology comes in. Forget dwelling on what's wrong. Positive psychology is all about focusing on what makes us thrive. It's scientific, it's practical, and it's about to become your superpower. I decided to put it to the test. 1 whole year dedicated to building a happier, more fulfilling life. No quick fixes or fleeting moments. This is about creating lasting change, brick by joyful brick. Think of it like this. You want to be a great runner, you don't just think about it. You train. You build stamina, learn techniques, and celebrate small improvements. Happiness is the same. It's a skill you cultivate. So, where do we begin? Not with some grand, sweeping change, but with simple, actionable steps. My year of happy will be guided by core principles. Gratitude. Being thankful for what you already have. It's a happiness amplifier. Mindfulness. Tuning into the present moment. Less dwelling on the past. Less worrying about the future. Pure, unadulterated now. Social connection. Nurturing your relationships. Because, let's face it, we're wired to connect. Kindness. Doing good for others. It's a boomerang effect of happiness. Helping others, always help yourself. No complicated jargon here. No impossible feats. We're talking manageable, real-life strategies. Everyone's journey will be different, and that's the beauty of it. I use John as example, maybe you'll use Emily, fine. The important is to take the inspired action in your own way. Are you ready? Because adventure awaits. This isn't just my year, it's yours too. let's unlock your happy. All right, champion. Get ready to boost your happy levels. We're diving headfirst into the incredible power of gratitude. Chapter 2. The Power of Gratitude. Counting My Blessings. Listen up, because this isn't just fluffy feel-good stuff. Gratitude is like a superpower, a scientifically proven way to kickstart your joy. Have you ever noticed how focusing on what's missing leaves you feeling, well, missing something? That's because our brains have a negativity bias. They're wired to spot danger, which means they often zoom in on what's wrong. But we can rewire our brains. Boom! Enter gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus. It's like putting on a pair of rose-colored glasses that help you see the good stuff that's already there. And here's the kicker. When you focus on the good, more good shows up. It's like the universe rewards you for noticing its gifts. Science backs me up on this. Studies show that practicing gratitude can lower stress hormones, improve sleep, strengthen your immune system, and even make you more optimistic. Pretty cool, right? So how do we get this gratitude party started? Easy. Let's get practical. Here are a few ways to cultivate gratitude, starting right now. The Gratitude Journal. Grab a notebook and every day write down 3 things you're grateful for. Could be big, I got a promotion, or teeny tiny, the sun felt amazing on my skin today. Don't overthink it. Just jot it down. For example, let's consider that today, a gentleman, let's consider his name is Tom, he may feel grateful that 1. I had a good, healthy breakfast today. 2. I get a chance to work in my dream job. 3. I have a supportive partner who loves and cares about me. Tell someone you appreciate them. Don't keep those warm fuzzies bottled up. Let a friend, family member, or coworker know that you appreciate them. A simple thank you for always being there for me can make a huge difference, both for them and for you. Imagine telling your colleague that you appreciate them for being supportive of your project. Gratitude walks. Step outside and actively look for things to be grateful for. A blooming flower, a friendly dog, the sound of birds singing. The world is bursting with things to appreciate. Mindful moments. Take a few deep breaths and really savor the good things in your life. Enjoy that first sip of coffee, the hug from your child, the laugh with friend. Don't wait until you have a perfect life to start being grateful. Start now with what you have. The magic of gratitude is that it helps you realize how much you already have and how truly amazing your life already is. Get going, champion. Your happiness depends on this. All right, get ready, because we're about to dive into some serious happiness-boosting magic. This is all about living in the now. Forget about yesterday's blunders and tomorrow's worries. We're talking about right now. Chapter 3. Mindfulness Magic. Living in the present moment. Hey there, future happiness master. Have you ever felt like life is just zooming by? Like you're on a roller coaster that never stops? That's where mindfulness comes in. It's your emergency brake. So what exactly is mindfulness? In simple terms, it's being present. It's paying attention to what's happening right now, without judging it. It's about noticing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting carried away by them. Think of it as an observer in your own mind, watching the movie of your life unfold without jumping into the screen. Why is this so important? Because when we're stuck in the past, we feel regret, guilt, and sadness. When we're lost in the future, we feel anxiety, fear, and stress. But when we're truly present, we can appreciate the simple joys, reduce stress, and actually enjoy our own lives. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'm too busy to be mindful, but that's the beauty of it. You don't need hours of meditation. You can sprinkle mindfulness throughout your day. Here are a few super simple exercises to get you started. Breath awareness. Just stop for a moment. Close your eyes, if you can, and focus on your breath. Feel the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then slowly exhaling. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring it back to your breath. Let's say you are in office. Just take 5 minutes break and do. It will help you to focus on your work with new joy. Savoring. This one's my favorite. Choose something you enjoy. A bite of chocolate, a sip of coffee, a beautiful sunset, etc. Now really savor it. Notice the smell, the taste, the texture, the colors. Fully immerse yourself in the experience. For example, if you are eating pizza, chew pizza slowly and try to feel the taste of different spices. Mindful walking. As you walk, pay attention to the sensations in your body. Feel your feet hitting the ground. Notice the air on your skin and the sights and sounds around you. My recommendation is to walk barefoot on green grass every day for 10 minutes. It will bring you closer to Mother Nature. The key is to be consistent. Even a few minutes of mindfulness each day can make a huge difference. Integrate it into your busy schedule by setting reminders. Use your phone to prompt you to take a mindful breath every hour. Pairing it with existing habits. Do a few minutes of breath awareness while you wait for your coffee to brew. Practicing patience. Mindfulness takes practice. Don't get discouraged if your mind wanders. Just gently bring it back to the present moment. Remember, this isn't about achieving some perfect state of enlightenment. It's about showing up for your life, experiencing it fully, and finding joy in the everyday moments. You got this. Let's start living in the NOW and unlock the magic of mindfulness. All right, champions, let's dive into Chapter 4, Social Connections, Building Stronger Bonds. You know, we weren't meant to be islands. We crave connection. It's wired into our DNA. Think about it. When you share good news, who's the first person you want to tell? When things get tough, who do you turn to? These relationships, these social bonds, are the bedrock of happiness. But building and maintaining strong relationships isn't passive. It takes effort, like watering a garden. Let's get our hands dirty. First, let's look at communication. This isn't just about talking, it's about really listening. When your friend tells you about their day, put your phone down, make eye contact, ask questions, show them you care. Imagine your friend, let's call him Alex, is worried about a presentation. Don't just say, "You'll be fine." Ask, "What specifically are you worried about? How can I help you prepare?" That's the difference between hearing and listening. Next up, empathy. Put yourself in their shoes. Even if you don't fully understand their struggles, try to imagine what they're feeling. Empathy builds a bridge of understanding. If Alex is saying he is burned out, acknowledge it. That sounds really tough, Alex. It's completely understandable you're feeling that way. What can you do to recharge? Then, listen to their answer. And here's a big one, quality time. This doesn't mean being in the same room scrolling through your phones. It means focused attention. Suggest a walk and actually talk and connect. Have a games night, cook a meal together, visit a museum, or even just grabbing coffee and truly connecting face to face. It's about creating shared experiences, memories that bind you together. Building new connections? Join a club, volunteer, take a class. Find people who share your interests. It's way easier to connect when you have something in common. Don't be afraid to spark up a conversation. Every single one of your friendships started with just saying hello. Finally, remember, relationships require work. There will be disagreements, maybe even hurt feelings. Always be prepared to forgive and always be prepared to work it out. Go out there and nurture those bonds. The happier, healthier, more connected you awaits, and that is something to be extremely excited about. All right, get ready to unleash your inner sunshine. It's your favorite motivational guru, here to amp you up for Chapter 5, Acts of Kindness, Spreading the Happy. Boom. Let's be honest, folks, we all want to be happy. But sometimes we get so caught up in chasing our own tails that we forget a huge secret. Happiness isn't just something you get, it's something you give. And what better way to give than through acts of kindness? Think of it like this. You're planting happy seeds. Every kind thing you do is a little seed. You might not see the flower bloom instantly, but trust me, it's working its magic. And guess what? You also get to enjoy the sunshine while you're planting. Why do acts of kindness work? It's simple. It shifts your focus from yourself to others. Suddenly, you're not dwelling on your problems. You're thinking about how to make someone else's day a little brighter. This automatically makes you feel good. It boosts your mood, reduces stress, and even makes you healthier. Talk about a win-win. Now, you might be thinking, okay, great, but what can I do? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Kindness doesn't have to be grand gestures. It's the little things that truly add up. Here are some simple, actionable ideas. The quick compliment. Tell that barista you love their hairstyle. Let a coworker know you appreciate their hard work. A genuine compliment costs nothing, but can really lift someone's spirits. Just be real. The unexpected favor. Offer to help a neighbor carry groceries. Let someone go ahead of you in line at the supermarket. Small acts of helpfulness make a difference. The thank you note. Write a handwritten thank you to someone who has impacted your life. a teacher, a mentor, a friend. Let them know you appreciate them. The thoughtful message. Send a text to a friend just to say thinking of you. It shows you care. The community champion. Volunteer at a local soup kitchen or animal shelter. Give back to your community. It's incredibly fulfilling. Here's an example. My friend, Alex, started leaving small encouraging notes on people's windshields in parking lots. Just little messages like, "You got this," or "Have a great day." They told me it's amazing how good it made them feel, even more than the recipient's reaction. The point is, find what resonates with you. What kind of kindness can you genuinely offer? Don't force it. Think tiny, think often, and watch the happiness blossom, both in yourself and in the world around you. Let's go sprinkle kindness everywhere. Are you with me? All right, get ready to rumble with joy. Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're diving headfirst into Chapter 6, Finding Purpose, What Makes You Tick. Let's be real. We all want that aha moment, that feeling that we're not just going through the motions. You want to know why you're here, doing what you're doing. You want purpose. And guess what? You deserve it. Think of your life as a ship. Without a compass or destination, you're just bobbing along wherever the current takes you. That compass? That's your purpose. That destination? That's your life lived to the fullest. So how do we figure out what makes you tick? It's not about some grand earth-shattering mission, though it could be. It's about understanding your values. What matters most to you? Ready for some action? Grab a pen and paper. Let's do this. Exercise 1. Value Blast. Jot down all the words that come to mind when you think about what really matters to you. Don't overthink it. Think freedom, family, creativity, kindness, knowledge, health, adventure, security. Whatever pops into your head related to what makes you feel good. Got a list? Great. Now circle the top 5 values that resonate deepest within you. These are your core values, your guiding stars. Exercise 2, the why game. For each of your top 5 values, ask yourself, why is this important to me? Keep asking why until you get to the root reason. Example, if creativity is a value. Why is creativity important? Because it lets me express myself. Why is expressing myself important? Because it makes me feel alive and authentic. Boom! Suddenly you know why creativity is a core value. It's not just about making pretty things. It's about feeling alive. Do this for all your top 5. Exercise 3. Action alignment. Seriously examine your daily life. Are your actions aligned with your values? Is your job, your relationships, your hobbies reflecting what you truly care about? If not, don't panic. This is where the magic happens. Small adjustments can make a huge difference. If you value kindness, even a daily, conscious effort to smile at strangers can be a start. Maybe Jake values learning, but his job is repetitive and boring. Jake could take an online course related to his field or something completely new. Join a book club. Start listening to podcasts on his commute. See? Small steps, big impact. Finding purpose is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing journey of self-discovery. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep taking action. You've got this. Now go out there and unleash your awesome. All right, friend, let's dive headfirst into Chapter 7, The Joy of Learning, Expanding Your Horizons. Listen, you are a powerhouse, a universe unto yourself packed with potential. But potential left untapped? That's like a gold mine buried unseen, untouched. Learning? That's the dynamite that blasts away the rock and gets you to that gold. It's about sparking that joy of discovery, that feeling of, aha, I get it. Why is learning so crucial for happiness? Simple. It combats boredom, boosts confidence, and opens doors you never knew existed. Plus, it keeps you young and sharp. Think of your brain as a muscle. Use it or lose it. The more you challenge yourself, the stronger and more resilient your mind becomes. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we inject the joy back into learning? Let's get practical. Step outside your comfort zone. Remember that thing you always wanted to try but never did? Painting? Coding? Learning Italian? Now is the time. Fear is a liar. Sign up for a class. Watch some YouTube tutorials. Borrow a book from the library. Take that first step. Explore new subjects. Don't limit yourself to what you already know you like. Be curious. What about astronomy, or history, or maybe even the science of kombucha making? There's a whole world of information out there, waiting to be explored. Challenge yourself. Don't just passively consume information. Ask questions. Try to apply what you're learning to your life. Debate different perspectives. Put your knowledge to the test. Example time. My friend, let's call him Mike, always complained about feeling stuck in his job. He felt like he had no new skills. One day he decided to learn web design. He started with free online courses, created a simple website for his local community group, and bam! Within a year, he landed a new job as a web developer. Learning changed his life. So your mission, should you choose to accept it this week, is to pick one thing you're going to learn and take the first small step. Seriously, do it. Don't just read about it. Do it. This is about building your happiness brick by beautiful brick. You got this. I believe in you. Now, go out there and explore. Okay, let's dive into Chapter 8. Physical well-being. Happy body, happy mind. Listen up, friends. Forget everything you think you know. This isn't about squeezing into those old jeans or looking like some magazine cover. Nope. This is about injecting pure, unadulterated joy into your life. And guess what? It starts with treating your body like the incredible machine it is. Think of it this way. Your body is the car that drives you through life. Would you put cheap gas in a Ferrari? Would you never change the oil? Of course not. So why do we sometimes treat ourselves so poorly? Let's talk about the trifecta of awesome: exercise, eating, and sleep. Exercise. I'm not saying you need to run a marathon, unless you want to. Just move. Dance in your living room. Take the stairs. Walk the dog. Studies show that even a 15-minute walk can boost your mood. Think of John, who started taking a daily walk at lunch. He found he felt less sluggish in the afternoons and more focused when he got back to his desk. The key? Find something you enjoy. Hate running? Try swimming. Loathe the gym? Go for a hike. It's about finding your happy movement. Eating. Fuel yourself with goodness. This isn't about deprivation or diets. It's about being kind to your body. Load up on fruits, veggies, and whole grains. They're like sunshine for your insides. Notice how you feel after eating a big plate of greens versus a greasy burger. Big difference, right? Try to be conscious of your cravings and make healthy substitutions. Instead of the sugary soda, try flavored sparkling water. Sleep, the unsung hero of happiness. Imagine trying to function on 1 bar of your phone battery. You'd be crabby and inefficient too. Sleep is charging for you. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of glorious, uninterrupted ZZZs. Create a bedtime routine to wind down. Maybe read a book, take a warm bath, or meditate. Example: Amy found that simply turning off all electronics an hour before bed dramatically improved her sleep quality. You gotta protect your sleep like a precious jewel, folks. These 3 pillars work together. When you move your body, fuel it well, and get enough sleep, you'll feel the difference. You'll have more energy, a clearer mind, and a brighter outlook on life. This is about feeling good, inside and out. So what's one small change you can make today? Can you take the stairs instead of the elevator? Add an extra serving of veggies to dinner? Go to bed 30 minutes earlier? Start small, be consistent, and watch your happiness soar. You got this. All right, champions, get ready to rumble with adversity. Because life, my friends, doesn't always hand you sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes it throws a whole thunderstorm your way. But guess what? You are the weather. You get to choose how you react. This chapter is all about building your personal fortress of resilience and strapping on those optimism goggles. Let's learn how to bounce back from anything life throws at us, and, more importantly, how to keep that smile shining, even when it's raining. Dealing with challenges, resilience, and optimism. Think of resilience as your personal superpower. It's that inner strength that helps you bend, not break, when life gets tough. And optimism? That's the belief in your ability to overcome, the unwavering faith that things will get better. First off, we got to tackle those pesky negative thoughts. They're like weeds in a garden, choking the joy out of everything. Let's learn to reframe them. Let's say you didn't get that promotion you wanted. Instead of thinking, I'm a failure, try, okay, this stings. But what can I learn from this? How can I improve and be even better prepared next time? See the difference? It's not about denying the disappointment. It's about shifting your perspective towards growth. Next, let's talk about learning from setbacks. Think of every stumble as a free lesson, my dear champions. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb on the first try, right? He saw each failure as a step closer to success. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this situation? Did I make a mistake? What could I have done differently? Turning setbacks into stepping stones is key. Now, how do we maintain that positive outlook when things are dark? It's not denying the bad stuff. It's about focusing on the good, even when it's small. Keep a gratitude journal. Remember Chapter 2? Spend time with positive people. Practice self-care. These aren't luxuries. They're essential tools for maintaining your emotional well-being. Remember Bob? Bob started his own business, put his heart and soul into it, and it flopped spectacularly. He could have curled up in a ball and declared himself bankrupt, but he didn't. He took a deep breath, analyzed what went wrong, learned from his mistakes, and started again. This time, his business is thriving. That's resilience in action. So my friends, the next time a challenge comes your way, remember, you are stronger than you think. You are capable of overcoming anything. Reframe those negative thoughts, learn from your setbacks, and hold on to that unwavering belief in yourself. You got this. Now go out there and conquer the world. All right, champions, let's talk forgiveness. Chapter 10, The Power of Forgiveness, Letting Go of Grudges. Listen up. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with heavy rocks everywhere you go. Each rock represents a grudge, a resentment, a past hurt. Sounds exhausting, right? That's exactly what holding on to unforgiveness does to you. It weighs you down, drains your energy, and steals your joy. Now, forgiveness isn't about excusing someone's behavior or saying what they did was okay. Absolutely not. It's about you taking your power back. It's about freeing yourself from the chains of bitterness. It's about choosing your well-being over holding on to pain. Think about it. Someone wronged you. Let's say your business partner, Tony, took credit for your ideas. You feel betrayed, angry, and resentful. Every time you think of Tony, your blood boils. You rehash the situation in your mind, fueling the fire. Holding on to that anger doesn't hurt Tony. He is living his life probably without thinking about what he did. It hurts you. It consumes you. It prevents you from moving forward. You can't truly thrive with that weight. Forgiveness is the key to unlocking that backpack, one rock at a time. How do we do it? First, acknowledge your hurt. Don't suppress it or pretend it doesn't exist. Feel the pain. Let yourself grieve. Second, try to understand the other person's perspective without justifying their actions. Maybe Tony was insecure and felt the need to prove himself. Understanding doesn't excuse, but it can soften the edges of your anger. Maybe Tony had a stressful family life at that time. Third, decide to forgive, even if you don't feel like it. Forgiveness is a conscious choice. It's a decision to release the negativity. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Consider writing a letter that you don't send to Tony. Fourth, forgive yourself. This is huge. We often hold ourselves to impossible standards and beat ourselves up for mistakes. Did you react perfectly to Tony at that time? Probably not. Forgive yourself for your imperfections and learn from the experience. Finally, let go. Let go of the need for revenge, for justification, for closure. Sometimes you won't get an apology. Sometimes the other person will never understand the depth of your pain. That's okay. Your healing is about you. It's all about learning and growing. Let your past be a lesson to make better decisions in the future. Remember, forgiveness is a process, not a one-time event. There might be setbacks. Old feelings might resurface. That's normal. Be patient with yourself. The freedom and peace you'll experience when you finally release those grudges are priceless. Trust me, you deserve it. Now go on, forgive, and fly. All right, champion, listen up. You've already come so far. We're at Chapter 11, Setting Goals, The Road to Fulfillment. Get ready to unlock some serious potential. Ever felt like you're just floating? No direction, nothing to strive for? Goals, my friend, are your anchor. They give you a reason to jump out of bed each morning. But here's the kicker. Not all goals are created equal. We're talking about realistic and meaningful goals. Ditch the pipe dreams of becoming an overnight millionaire, unless you already have a winning lottery ticket tucked away. Think about what truly sparks joy in your soul. Want to learn a new language? Awesome! Want to finally finish that novel you started years ago? Fantastic! Want to run a 5K? Let's do this! Now the secret sauce. Break it down. Instead of, write a novel, think, write 500 words this week. Instead of, run a 5K, think, run for 10 minutes 3 times this week. Smaller steps, bigger wins, baby! Imagine John wants to learn guitar. Instead of aiming to be a rock star overnight, unrealistic. He starts with, learn 3 basic chords this month. He celebrates mastering those chords. Next month, a simple song. See how it works? And this is huge. Celebrate progress. Did you write 200 words today instead of 500? High five yourself anyway. Progress is progress. Don't wait till you reach the goals to celebrate. Celebrate the small victory. However, let's be real. People often feel unfulfilled, even after achieving unrealistic or externally motivated goals. This happens a lot of time. Why? Because you are doing it because someone else has an expectation from you. Perhaps you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. You need to ask yourself if you are doing what you want. Remember, fulfillment comes from pursuing goals that resonate with your core values. It's about the journey, not just the destination. So grab a pen and paper or your favorite digital note-taking app and start dreaming realistically. What makes your heart sing? What small steps you can take today to move closer to that feeling? You've got this. I believe in you. Now go out there and make it happen. The road to fulfillment awaits. All right, friend, buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the world of stress management. Let me tell you, stress is like that uninvited guest who shows up to the party and hogs all the chips. It's annoying, draining, and can totally ruin your vibe. But here's the awesome truth. You're in control of who controls you. Chapter 12. Managing Stress, Finding Your Calm. Look around. Isn't life supposed to be exhilarating and meaningful? Absolutely. But sometimes, life feels more like juggling chainsaws while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. That's stress talking. Stress isn't going away entirely. That's a fact of life. However, we can learn how to manage it so that it doesn't manage us. What we resist persists, so we need to find ways to roll with the punches, not crumble under them. So how do we become the champions of our own inner peace? First, breathe. Seriously, take a deep breath right now. Inhale deeply, filling your lungs, and exhale slowly. This isn't just some woo-woo advice. Deep breathing is scientifically proven to calm your nervous system, bringing you back to the present moment. Practice the 4-7-8 technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. Repeat 4 times. It is that simple and incredibly effective. Next, let's get mindful. Mindfulness is simply paying attention to the present moment without judgment. See the beautiful painting or the ugly graffiti. See the world and the beauty in it, rather than worrying about tomorrow. This is where meditation comes in. Now, I know some people hear meditation and imagine monks sitting cross-legged on mountaintops. It doesn't have to be that. Meditation can be as simple as closing your eyes for 5 minutes and focusing on your breath, feeling your feet on the ground, or listening to the nature. There are tons of free apps that can guide you. Commit to just 5 minutes a day and watch the magic unfold. Time management is your secret weapon against overwhelm. Start by writing down everything you need to do. The simple process of putting it on paper makes it feel less daunting. Then, prioritize what's truly important and what can wait. Learn the art of saying no to things that don't align with your goals or drain your energy. Schedule your day and keep to the schedule. Remember John with the demanding job, a family to take care of, and a to-do list as long as his arm? He started setting boundaries, saying no to extra projects at work, delegating tasks at home, and scheduling dedicated me time each week. Suddenly, he had more space to breathe, more time for his family, and more energy to pursue things he loved. Final thought: find your way. Maybe it's exercising, listening to music, spending time in nature, or losing yourself in a good book. It is about what works that works for you. You got this. All right, get ready to pump up the volume on your happiness. It's me, your friend and happiness hype man, ready to dive into Chapter 13, Celebrating Small Wins, Finding Joy in the Everyday. Listen up, sunshine. We're so busy chasing big goals, huge dreams, and massive achievements that we often forget life is happening right now. It's made of tiny moments, countless small victories that string together to create something amazing. Don't miss them. Think of it this way. You wouldn't skip breakfast just because lunch is going to be fabulous, right? The same goes for happiness. Each little win is a delicious bite of joy that fuels you for the whole day. We need to start actively noticing and celebrating these moments. What are some examples? Let's get real. The perfect brew. You know that first sip of coffee in the morning? The one that makes everything feel possible? That's a win. Savor it. Close your eyes, appreciate the aroma, and give yourself a mental high five. Sunshine smiles. Did you catch a stunning sunset on your way home? Did a stranger smile at you on the street? Boom! Instant happiness boost. Acknowledge it. Say thank you, even silently, to the universe for the beautiful sight. The tidy triumph. Finally cleaned out that junk drawer? Yes! Organized your workspace? Double yes. Don't brush it off. Take a moment to admire your handiwork and bask in the feeling of accomplishment. Nailed it! Did you finally finish a difficult task at work? Did you get all green lights on the drive to work? High-five yourself for your accomplishments. The comfy cozy, that feeling when you sink into your favorite armchair with a good book. Pure bliss. Let yourself soak it up and be present in the moment. How do we become masters of celebrating small wins? 1. Notice, notice, notice. Train your brain to be a happiness radar. Look for the good stuff. Intentionally seek out the small joys in your day. 2. Verbal victory. Say it out loud. Wow, this coffee is amazing, or I'm so glad I got this done. Saying it solidifies the feeling. 3. Gratitude go-go. Mentally thank the source of your happiness. Be grateful for the amazing coffee, the beautiful sunset, the supportive people in your life. 4. Share the sparkle. Tell someone about your small win. Sharing amplifies the joy. 5. Reward yourself. Small scale. We're not talking about buying a car for folding your laundry. Maybe it's an extra chapter in that book, a walk, a bubble bath, or having your favorite ice cream. Remember, friends, happiness isn't some far-off destination. It's a journey paved with countless little moments of joy. It's about truly living, celebrating everything. Let's start collecting those small wins and build ourselves a happy, fulfilling life, one moment at a time. Okay, let's go. You've got this. Okay, get ready to unleash some serious happiness potential, because we're diving into Chapter 14, Helping Others, the Ripple Effect of Happiness. Listen, I'm telling you, this is where the real magic happens. You want a happiness boost that lasts? Stop focusing only on yourself and start focusing on others. I know, it sounds counterintuitive, but trust me on this one. Think of it like this. You throw a pebble into a still lake. What happens? Ripples. They spread outward, touching everything in their path. Helping others is that pebble and those ripples. That's the happiness you're creating, not just for them, but for you. Why does it work? It's simple science, my friends. When you do something kind, your brain releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that give you a natural high. It's literally a drug-free way to feel amazing. Okay, so where do you start? Forget grand gestures unless that's your thing. Start small. Think about your everyday interactions. Can you offer a genuine compliment to the cashier at the grocery store? Can you hold the door open for someone struggling with packages? Those little things matter. Volunteer your time. Find an organization you believe in. Animal shelters, soup kitchens, environmental groups. The possibilities are endless. I have a friend, let's call him Mike, who volunteers at a local community garden. Helping others learn about planting gives him immense satisfaction. Don't have a lot of time? No problem. Even a small donation to a cause you care about can make a huge difference. Every little bit counts, and knowing you're supporting something important will fill you with purpose. And here's the easiest one of all. Be supportive of the people around you. Listen when they need to vent. Offer a helping hand when they're struggling. A simple "I'm here for you" can mean the world. It's not about being a saint, it's about recognizing our shared humanity. When we focus on helping others, we step outside of our own problems and gain a new perspective. We realize that we're all connected, and that our actions have consequences. Look, I'm telling you, this isn't a one-way street. Helping others isn't just about giving, it's about receiving. It's about building connections, creating a more compassionate world, and, yes, boosting your own happiness in the process. So go out there, be a pebble, and start making some ripples. You won't regret it. Now let's get out there and spread some joy. The world needs it, and you deserve it. Okay, superstars. We've reached the final chapter. Give yourself a huge pat on the back. You've come so far. This isn't the end. It's the beginning of living your best, happiest life. Consistently. Living happily ever after isn't just a fairy tale. It's a daily choice. The real magic is maintaining the incredible momentum we've built this last year. So how do we keep this joy train rolling? First, review and refresh. Remember those early goals? Did you smash them? Great! Time to set new ones. Did some fall by the wayside? No worries. Dust them off, tweak them if needed, and get back in the game. Think of it like a yearly tune-up for your happiness engine. Next, habit stacking is your new best friend. James Clear taught me the ropes. Attach new happy habits to existing ones. For example, after you brush your teeth, something you already do, spend 1 minute writing down something you're grateful for. Boom! Gratitude plus good hygiene equals double happiness points. Don't let setbacks derail you. Life throws curveballs. You will have bad days. The key is to remember your toolbox. Gratitude journal, mindfulness exercises, reaching out to loved ones. Don't let a blip become a backslide. Acknowledge the tough day, apply what you've learned, and move forward. Then, constant learning. Stay curious, read books, listen to podcasts, take online courses. Learning keeps your mind sharp and expands your horizons. Maybe explore new mindfulness techniques. Dig deeper in social connectivity to see what resonates with your personality. And finally, pay it forward. Share your joy, help others. When you lift someone else up, you rise too. It's a simple, powerful equation. If you feel like your happiness is waning, share the good vibe with others. And watch happiness flow back to you like a boomerang. It works like magic. This journey is not a sprint. It's a marathon. There will be ups and downs, but remember the tools you've acquired, the habits you've built. Never stop striving, never stop learning, and never stop choosing happiness every single day. Now go out there and create your own happily ever after. I am so excited for you. Make it count!